I don't think I'm gonna get as much. We're gonna get as much viewers this one. Just because a lot of people don't watch until it's like late as shit for me on YouTube at least. I think the
Late,
most people I
early.
got at one time was five.
I'm making it where all my stuff's producing more like fuel.
I think I can pause this. No, I can't pause this one.
Oh, I captured a vehicle repair facility. That's nice. Didn't
All right,
realize it,
all
but
right,
that's nice.
we're live.
All
Okay.
alive.
So who the hell are we missing? Johnny and Bobby.
Dewey.
Mm-hmm.
Dewey has reasons.
Never mind.
It's okay.
Like I only have 80 fuel. And I need like crap ton. I could just start spamming infantry, but I'm like, nah. I want some tanks to actually really punch through
Oh,
lines.
artillery again.
Cause I don't got enough manpower. Manpower is my problem too.
There they are. They're down there. So we
They're
got.
capturing that place again.
Yeah, watch your language. I heard that
Where's
coming out.
my? Oh my god! I just realized I keep losing all my dudes so
No, I'm kidding.
fast.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of said the N word out in public today, just cause like me and my dad were talking about my grandpa. Was like, you know how he doesn't say hello or hi or anyone that to his veteran buddies. Get the hell away from me. This,
Get the hell away.
no, this guy's blocking my goddamn view. Go away. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's obvious what his name is. It's a fairy name. Get away. But yeah, I said just like, hey Nick, and that's how he talks to people.
Yeah.
He's Chinese Mexican. What are you gonna tell him? He's racist? You could probably say that, but he's not a white
I
old
won't
man like
care.
y'all. Yeah, that too.
I am not a white
Yes,
old man.
yes. Okay, a blizzard's about to happen. I gotta capture this objective before it happens, though. Just so I'm screwed.
Honestly, the reason why I'm doing BBG is because the KOR is holding an event. I've been telling them I haven't been able to make a lot of them, so they're fine with me being in the game, just not in the Discord. But
I remember there was a way you could like resupply your squads. I
for
don't remember.
those in general.
Compuros.
Oh shit!
I think it's just an arm.
Why can't I hit this guy? Oh shit! No, one guy's behind me. Oh no! I was surrounded by half-naked men. Bots, really. Um, I'm pretty sure for Saturday night that's welcoming to some, but not for myself. Speaking of which, Liddell, when was the last time you had fun on a Saturday night? I'm joking.
Fun on Saturday
Yeah,
night
don't
with
reply to that.
a bunch of
No,
half-naked men
yeah,
last
don't.
week.
No. I wonder if I can share the link to Discord. Yep, I can. Oh, what happened? Guy?
What?
No, it's in game. Never mind. Uh, let's go with I'll just go with general chat for that one.
Oh, this lag is it's gonna kill me these days.
Why did Swamp Player? Oh, hold on. I'm confused with the KOR switching me to the bots team. I guess we're gonna go against the players. Alright, that's fine. That's cool.
Fun.
It's not fun for the players, because if we're gonna go bots, I'm just gonna go melee all of them. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Depending. Yeah, they got the line infantry ready. How many bots do we have? We have 20 bots, 49 of them, 9 of us, 29 altogether.
What the hell are my friendly planes?
Back.
Mhm.
We all have heroes and generals, right?
Yeah.
I'm not heroes. Company of heroes. I keep saying the wrong thing every time.
Just go to Steam and go to Company Heroes
Fuck!
and it'll pop up.
Don't you guys have it?
No.
Q. Company of heroes.
Flag is tearing my
Yeah,
everything apart.
I have Company Heroes too. I don't have it downloaded yet.
Yeah, I haven't installed it yet either.
It's not gonna take me long. I don't know about Lido.
I'm not even gonna fucking try, to be honest.
God damn it, that's 2 already. Demonetized already. Gosh darn it.
I'm allowed to say fuck on Twitch.
No, this ain't Twitch though.
Oh, right. I'm allowed to say fuck on YouTube.
That's 4 times. Alright. PG-13 movies only get one time to say it. We passed that. Now I have to put an age restriction on this video.
Look, I'm Canadian. It's like 50% of my vocabulary to say that
No,
word.
if you're Canadian, I feel like you would be put in jail for stuff like that. You know, you might offend people that cannot procreate.
Oh, definitely. You know who else it offends?
Asexuals.
Yes. I'm getting really discouraged to even play games at this point with this internet.
Oh, wow. I'm blending in with the bots.
Just make yourself look like one of them walk 2 steps and then name your gun.
Basically. Alright. Recruit the negotiator. How the hell does he have bots? I don't have bots, do I? I don't.
Should.
No. Well, there's 20 bots. 10 of us alive. 30 people altogether versus their 47.
If they swapped you to the bot team, you should have bots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Rules of engagement. I think I spelled that wrong, but alright. I don't think I'm in their Steam group either. But no, they accept me as their own. Alright, that's... I'm about to turn off the chat too because they're dropping F-bombs.
Fuck.
I forget you can't zoom in this game. Fun. Very fun.
I didn't even know there was a pilot behind me. The Americans are just spamming planes against me. I don't know why. It's not a valid strategy, dummies. Hitting me with more planes is just wasting your resources faster.
Wait, do
you
they
guys
have
are
bots
good
too?
pilots.
Oh, shucks. They have 150 bots apparently.
Oh, shucks.
And they have fire. They just killed half our line. This is an
Oh,
unfair
shucks.
advantage. Oh no. Oh my. Uh-oh. You're fighting a player, buddy. And I got shot by a bot. Oh, we respawn. That's not good. I wish I knew that beforehand.
Ugh.
Oh,
I really
my.
wish I wasn't lagging so hard.
If I knew respawn, I wouldn't have done this. There's no way. It's like as soon as you spawn back in, you die automatically. Except this guy. I got one kill at least. Oh, wow. I wonder who's in charge on that squad. The players. This is actually a very interesting concept, to be honest. I like this.
Keep ramming me with your planes. I have 16, you have 2. Not gonna end well with for you.
Say that now. Wait, they're recruits. I'm a Levi, so I'm technically over them, right? Professor Q. I think I added him in the freaking in our Discord. I think he's just like something Q on ours.
I'm doing actually pretty good right now. I'm like, whenever I need to start like stop my advance, I just bunker down my tanks in one spot.
Right.
I would not
And then
melee them yet.
Just start using artillery to massively just take them out.
Jeez, how many planes are on me? Unbelievable.
Oh, I probably should be retreating like everyone else. Probably, but I'm not going to. Oh, I shot the same guy twice. Nice.
Oh, it's friendly shooting at me. Jesus.
Oh, where's my command panzer? Yeah, I have a commander tank, which is actually, I just found out, very OP. Just
The funny thing about it, only bots can kill me. They outnumber us like over 100 people
Killed
to
himself.
4.
I didn't have to kill him.
And only the bots were able to land hits on me. Aimbot, man. That's what they use. BS.
Gotcha. And that is all of your planes. What are you gonna do now?
Alright. So, topic-wise, didn't you have something written down, Sterling?
what?
You had something
Oh.
about,
On
Ghost? or-
D&D.
Yeah. D&D and Ghost.
You say Indian ghosts.
No, not Indian Ghost. D&D and Ghost.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, and go. Okay, so.
Or if you want to talk about that, you don't have to.
D&D's pretty fun, you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing one this week actually.
Alright.
Actually, supposed to do one today, but they canceled. So that sucks.
They didn't even join the Discord for this one, man. They could have.
What?
They should have just jumped in the Discord, man. It would have been fine.
Right now I'm playing Company of Heroes, and I'm fighting. Apparently, there's a difference between the Eastern Front and the Western Front of Germany. Apparently, you know, they're two different armies, or I know they're two different. Oh God, I'm sound like an idiot now.
Yeah, this is falling apart on you real fast, buddy.
I mean, you can take you have to buy Western or East Germany, not East, West Germany. I was saying it right, West Germany to play as in a Company of Heroes. Just kind of fun, you know, kind of odd.
I can say my first D&D experience was in the Marine Corps. I think I told you this, Liddell. Originally we call it story time because my roommate was he was a big nerd, and him and a bunch of other Marines would play it. To me, it was just like bedtime story. To be honest, it's like they talk about fantasy land and shit like that. It's like I'm gonna fall asleep to this, and it was relaxing to me. Great, fun time. And then I started to join them because it was because my roommate, he started to become a DM, and he needed someone else to join because there was only 2 Marines that was with him. So I joined on the agreement that I can play whatever I want on my laptop. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
Join Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Yeah.
Welcome. And
Oh, Jonathan.
I just played Skyrim most of the time when they were playing that shit. And it was alright.
You were just a Khajiit running around.
No, I was playing Skyrim while I was also playing D&D with them. Or what's the correct term for it? It's not D&D. It's pathfinding. That's what it is.
Pathfinder. Yeah, I know.
'Cause
I play that a
It's
lot.
trademarked
I like
as
that.
D&D, so we can't play that. Oh, I'm lagging pretty bad. Again, a bot killed me. That's funny.
You might be lagging pretty bad, but you'll never beat me in the lagging department.
I'm at 208 ping.
I'm at about 800.
You can't tell on Heroes and Journals.
No, I
Boys
have
are like
a
freezing
Discord
to
when
death
I
right
die.
now. I gotta say, playing on a winter map sucks because you have to constantly worry about the cold
Oh, shucks.
and blizzards.
Oh, yeah, you're fanning player. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry. Oh, never mind. Someone finally killed me.
But you have your plane now, right?
Network trying to catch up. Network trying to catch up.
But,
A guy
let me
died
get-
from the cold.
You have the 109E now?
What are you talking about?
But no, you have the 109E now, right?
No cursing, Johnny.
I can't hear anything you're saying, Johnny.
109.
You have the
You have the
109
19E now, right? Is what he's saying.
No, like, I can't really understand any of you right now.
He's lagging that bad.
Oh man,
Just type it out.
we gotta get. You gotta. I think he has to change his potato.
Potato?
Potato net.
I
Your
understood the word
internet
potato.
runs off of potato.
Are we Ruskies now? Is that it? Everything got silent. I'm worried.
I'm also worried.
I'm losing tanks left and right. They got the tank. Yeah, there you go. Victory.
Oh, that's is that bot or is that player? Oh no, where's my ping at? I'm afraid.
I'll be back.
I'm very afraid. Oh no, this is
Just won my first match in Heroes, my Heroes, Company of Heroes 2. Yeah.
If your internet wasn't total shit, Lido, I think you would like this right now. Where it's just a bunch of cav just running around killing players. It's nice. Except the ping is freaking ridiculous for me. I don't know why I'm still lagging.
Okay. Personnel, most valuable unit, Grenadiers. Veterans, Grenadiers. Exterminator, Panzer IV Commander Tank, which 33 kills. Meat Shield, Grenadiers. Legit says Meat Shield. Grenadiers, number of deaths 4. Plus, I used a crap ton of Grenadiers just to fight the because if you fight against an easy AI, it'll just start spamming Grenadiers and only Grenadiers.
Where you at? Come on. Come at me. What are you doing, Johnny? Oh, shucks. I didn't realize team killing was on.
I'm queued for the Does battle.
Oh. Doesn't know. Oh boy. Was it Lulac? Lug.
What?
No, this guy keeps team killing me, and
As soon as you spoke, I hit 2,000 ping.
over 9,000.
If I get over 9,000
Yeah,
ping,
I
I'll
think
screenshot
need
it for
a
you.
huge potato.
No, I need to fireball my ISP's building. And then change ISPs, obviously. Because this is
Is it like
fucking
snowing
ridiculous.
outside?
No. The weather's
Oh.
great right now for December.
I'll be right back. Someone's at the door.
I'll say if it's snowing
This
out
is-
there, okay.
No, the weird thing is my internet went to shit like last month after 2 power outages. It's just been fucked up.
I'm looking at like games to play. I'm like, could play some Sid Meier's. I think you guys got that right.
Sid Meier's what?
None of you banana boys got Sid Meier's, right? Civilization.
No. I never got into any of the save games myself.
No. I don't think I have you as a friend. No, I would really like to play right now is World War II Online. Mainly just because there's more stuff in it.
Yeah, if anybody even fucking plays it anymore, you know?
And apparently a lot of people still play it.
Huh.
Uh-oh. Never mind. We're good.
Uh-oh.
We're like ridiculously outnumbered.
That's, you know, how I feel every day.
So you guys want to install Total War Medieval 2 and just start playing that?
I think I have it already.
Yeah,
I haven't installed.
everyone I'm pretty sure has it.
Yeah, but I haven't installed right now.
I'm going to leave that open and see if I have it.
I just have to install it real fast and then there you go.
Hold on. Let me check something. Don't want my dogs to cry.
Actually, wait, do any of you guys have Stronghold 2?
Repeat last?
What?
Stronghold 2, do you guys got that?
No.
You can get it on Steam, but do you get to buy it? Yeah, it's it's like $15 in total. There's a Stronghold 2, you can all play that. Ooh.
Who is this?
I've got-
Desmata?
I've got all my Total War games installed except for, Attila.
Why did that comment not come up on my chat box? Oh, here it is. It finally came up. Our generation is not
Just-
very good.
No, of course it's not.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Language.
Give me a second to get into my public version of me. The one that I have to be here.
Okay, so I do have
Or-
the game minimized and sound still coming through, so that's good. So I can just leave it open like that. Now, what game were you talking about? Medieval 2?
Medieval 2.
Yeah, I got that one. I got the deluxe edition.
Everyone does.
Oh, that means you have, yeah, so that means you have kingdoms.
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Which means we should all fight each other.
Johnny, you up for it? How do I just view the comments? That's all I want. I don't want to view my video. I just want to make sure that I can read the comments from my phone. That seems to be moving faster.
Yeah, I forgot they have all the Total Wars, so you have DLC now, or those 3 Total Wars at least.
Now, that is not everyone in our generation's trash. Just the fact that a lot of us,
Just most of them.
yeah, the majority that speak out are the bad ones. but there's always a silent few that have level heads that keep our mouth shut because we're kind-hearted people. Just say a lot of bad things, like the N word.
Like the F word, apparently.
Yeah, that too.
Which I'm apparently not allowed to say anymore because we're a PG-13 movie.
So you can't
That's
join us
very.
tonight, Dewey's. We're not going to bully you if you can. It's just that we missed you so.
Were you talking to Dewey at in general, or like what? Is he watching the stream or something?
Yeah, he's watching the stream.
It's on YouTube, right?
I linked
What
it up
even
in general
was your?
chat
Okay, I was gonna say, cause like, what
No.
even is your YouTube channel?
from Desma. Well, they're about maybe 10%. 10% for good or bad. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Every decade we become worse and worse. I think every decade it's more. We find things to complain
It
about.
fluctuates.
Because we might have good in some things, but not in everything. I like nowadays we don't have to worry about what our grandparents worry about, civil rights and everything like that. We can walk down the street, black, white, red, yellow, doesn't
So
matter.
cute for the Dust battle.
Oh, Dewey's has entered, but he does not have his mic on. Dewey's, it's fine. We understand you have family over. If you can't make it, it's okay, man.
This earliest family over?
Yes, he's busy. True, our generation's all about complaining from Dez. Yeah, we did bring that up a few days ago when we were talking about Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, where they're talking about Linus be on the other side of the table, because they were talking about segregation, which it's an old cartoon. Who's going to get offended by that? Or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh yeah, that where it's like color make fun of that he's different. No, they're eventually it shows that some of your informality, the thing that makes you different, actually your defining qualities, it actually comes out to help people in life sometimes. It's kind of the meaning of the whole song.
The one thing I did see in like the news article for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is like, well, Santa was bullying him too, and the whole message behind it is that if a girl says no multiple times, you can still make her say yes. And the final thing was, what was it? That people won't bother you unless they need something from you, which it's not
It's
really.
kind of true, but not exactly true.
Because at the end of the day, Rudolph can always say, "It's like, yeah, y'all needed me, and y'all became my friends." It's a movie from childhood, our parents' childhood at that. When TV finally became something to be positive about. That there was no more war around that time. Civil rights was just coming into fray, so they're fighting that. It was our peaceful time in the late '60s, early '70s. Red Bear, hit or miss. I'm assuming that's
That
probably
was
Sterling.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Well, it's not really bear, it's beer because it's just it's the German spelling.
It's still pronounced beer.
Yeah. Got a problem with it?
No, that's fine.
I do feel like downloading League Worlds real fast, just playing with that. I'm like, no, we'll get left. It's because we got a gaming title that we have to play games and podcast at the same time. It's amazing. The repopulation. I'm just going through looking at games, like what to play, what not to play.
Yeah. Kenshi, man. I'm probably gonna have to do a stream on that game because it did pretty good. Like I loved it. It's a very sad story because it said that like we started out as a group and then it came to 4 people, then 3 people, and now it's just one person right now focused on it. And it's a really badass game. I like it. It's just a single player. That's the only downside
Desmanta.
Yeah.
Desmantes. Or I can't.
Can just
Yeah,
say no, I'm just saying Des. Can blind
Des.
people see in their dreams? I can always ask my grandpa that, but I think that's probably memory for him, if anything, because technically he is legally blind. But let's turn
I
over to our friend
cannot.
Google.
Google?
Yeah, we're gonna Google this. Can blind people see in their dreams?
Shit, that's. Ooh, that's a pretty woke question there.
So, from BBC News, people who are, this is the first thing that popped up. People who are born blind have no understanding how to see in their waking lives, so they cannot see in their dreams. But most blind people lose their sight later in life, can dream visually. This research was done by the Danish in 2014.
That's kind of sad.
You know that I actually wonder now, what do blind people dream about then? Born blind, maybe sounds.
Darkness.
It was funny. I had a dream a few days ago where I I had someone speaking to me in Russian. First of all, I don't speak Russian at all. I don't know a lick of it. So it was weird to hear in that language. And then someone else speaking to me in Spanish in the same dream. It's like, all right, I understand that. I can catch that. But I've never seen a Russian movie. I don't know. Besides y'all making fun of them, I've never heard it Russian.
I've heard Russian. I actually have Russian
Yeah.
friends. And I was like, learn Russian from you guys, but I'm like, nah, I don't care enough. No, because they'd be like, because I remember they're like, yeah, I want to learn English. So they're like, so I join English, like American servers and just listen to people and how they talk. And I'm like, that's kind of the worst way to do it, because then you'll be like, oh man, 360 snow school, beer, Aaron horn noises and shit. And I'm like, it's not really how you want to turn out.
Yeah, but just simple things like that. That's also a way to do it.
That. Well, most people actually learn languages is they watch they basically they'll just watch a like let's say I want to learn Japanese, I watch a Japanese movie and I just have English
Watch the
subtitles on. Let's say I
movie.
watch a Russian movie, internal English subtitles, and then I read that on the bottom and match it up with each word they're saying, and then
Yeah.
there you go. You
That's
slowly learn the language.
the first time I learned Italian. Besides my brother, who was part Italian by nature. I played Assassin's Creed 2 just because it's a main storyline. Like you cannot change it. It's a linear story. You go through it. They speak Italian partially, anyways. You complete that in English with English subtitles. Complete it again with just Italian language, English subtitles, and you can play it again until you feel comfortable enough to memorize what they're saying versus what the subtitles reading. And that's how I learned it. From Des again. Well, then why is it called a building when it's already built? What would
Because it's a building. Buildings are never truly finished. You're always having to do work on them.
repairs and everything like that? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've just deproved your theory there, kid.
All right, so
Got
that that
any
being,
remarks?
that being said, on
Dab dab.
buildings being built, some people have labeled, like, if you see how ghosts walk in some buildings, haunted houses, they follow a path of the old plan versus what it is today. That's why some ghosts can walk through walls and such like that. That's their theory.
I still like the walking British picture.
Which one?
The little picture I have of walks in British.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. Is it on Discord right now?
Yeah, I'll throw it on Discord. My thing's lagging.
Nah, it's fine. Ghosts aren't real, mate. From Geewees.
There we go. There, I just posted it. Walks in British.
Oh,
I don't want to show the picture because some people might find it offensive, but it's like
You-
Britain driving is just throwing Australia off a cliff.
You can post it in Discord because as right now, what's being shown is just my.
I mean,
end
I would
screen.
have to find the video again.
All right, never mind that.
No.
But I'm gonna argue with Dewey's and say yes, they are. They're real.
Dewey, is the Gary's Mod server up? Mainly why I'm asking that is because I want to.
And Lado's back.
And with luck, my internet might work for an hour.
You know what? What we
I'm
should do-
queued to use my 109.
I
Who
sent you the
was-
bombing guide.
Who is our?
Oh, there's a bombing guide.
I DM'd it on Discord.
Oh.
I'm gonna play some Sid Meier's.
It
Mars-
doesn't cover that 20mm nose gun plane though.
The nose gun is,
Sure.
well, it's probably the same thing as the normal one. Since they're
Probably.
the same plane. And they both have one bomb on.
Yeah, I really don't like the wing 20s. They're very
Yeah.
off.
The one with the nose 20 is really easy to use and snipe tank,
I still
which
scratch.
also seems unfair that I can snipe tank to the 20mm.
The wing 20s are very awkward, and it's not about
Yeah.
tanks. Tanks are easy. It's air
Yeah.
combat.
Also, I just hold down left and right click in air combat when I'm chasing.
I range with the machine gun for the cannon.
When I do it, I just like to
And
get
I
it.
lied.
close
My
as
internet
possible
is
before
dying.
I do it. Oh,
Just
no.
do some single player, go in Skyrim, something like that.
Oh, the
No,
big
no, no.
planes have rear gun.
Go play like the 64-bit game.
Yeah,
Let's go play some Minecraft. Let's go play Minecraft.
Roblox.
That's all. Just that's
the
all. Just
thing is,
yeah,
like,
no,
when
yeah,
my-
no. I got you.
when
No,
my
no.
internet
I'm
dies,
being serious. Let's
I
go play
can't talk on
Roblox
Discord.
together.
Hmm?
Serious. Let's go play Roblox.
No, I don't have it. I'm not buying it.
You don't have to. You don't have to buy Roblox. It's a free game.
We're better than that.
Let's go play Roblox.
No.
There's a game mode I really want to play with everyone though.
You
What
find-
game on Roblox do you want to play?
I really badly want to play a game on Roblox. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right,
What game?
I'm afraid to understand that. Why are softballs
Yes.
hard?
You're dragging like a 30-year-old Texan man into
Softballs
goddamn
are
Roblox.
hard because it's made of the same thing as
My scrotum.
No, it's made the same thing on baseballs, but it was called softball because women played it.
And it
It
was
was-
bigger, right?
No, it was to kind of just make it seem
Are you-
like men.
uh,
It wouldn't hurt men's
Ster-
pride if
Sterling.
girls were better than them.
Sterling, are you saying women?
You cut out. What did you
Yeah,
say?
repeat
there?
last one, though.
60 potato computer. Repeat that. Potato computer.
Oh, not that.
That's right. I'm calling you potato computer. I'm calling you out, kid.
I'm having internet connection.
Who
problems
remembers
too.
the show called All
It's
Dogs
not a
Go to
rudder. It's
Heaven?
called a rear vertical stabilizer.
Hey,
This game's an act.
talk about our generation, all right? We don't give a shit about heroes and generals. Go away, Johnny. What you're
Go
saying,
away,
Sterling?
Johnny. But did you guys know there's a Disney show called All Dogs Go to Heaven?
It's a movie. It's an old one too.
But is there a show?
No,
It's
it's a
when they
movie.
take Old Yeller behind the shed and he doesn't come
No,
back.
that's called Old Yeller.
Oh,
Just remember, children, in Old Yeller, they originally actually shot the dog.
they did shoot the dog in Old
In
Yeller.
front of the camera.
Just put it down right
They
on the
shoot
spot.
dog on camera.
I just said that.
Yeah.
I want to play some Roblox.
You do that.
Let's see if I can remember my login information.
What is it you're trying to force us to play on it?
I want to play Control and Conquer. It's
Oh no, I know those types of games.
no, it's not that. It's not Command and Conquer. It's just Control.
No, it's like what was it called? I don't
It's like an RTS game, yeah. And they're
Yeah, there
fun,
was one
though.
that I did play a while ago.
I used to play that.
Yeah, that was probably Command and Conquer, since that's the famous one. But they're
No,
really
it's
fun.
on Roblox.
It's when you select the
I just
little
said
guy.
Command and Conquer. It's really fun. Like, we should play it. Hey, I just remembered my login information. That's pretty cool.
I wish I could delete my account.
You can't. You
I know.
can't run away from what you use. No,
Yeah.
at least have worse accounts than me.
No, I do.
No. All right. What is your
I'm not
character
even
wearing?
saying it. I'm not.
Well, what does your guy wear?
Roblox sucks. Minecraft is better.
I bet I could one up you here. Boy, you want to fight with me? You said that
You wanna-
Roblox sucks. You want to fight, Des?
you
Des
said that
Mantes?
Minecraft is
You want to
better.
fight? Roblox is better. You wanna know why? Because we have 3-dimensional shapes. Do you, kid? Do you have 3-dimensional shapes? Do you have a whole community making multiple games at once? No, because you don't know why. Your people aren't like
Cut out on that. Can you repeat last?
your people aren't like China.
No, the circle jerks are such a nightmare with the better planes.
Lados
you
in
know-
chat.
You know how I'm very bad for this game. I almost got banned because I have a Confederate uniform.
I have those. What's wrong with that?
Some people will report you for them because they'll be like, it's hate speech. Wee, wee. I also have a lot of uniforms, but a lot of my uniforms I have are bought by other
One thing-
people. So I'm pretty proud about.
One thing to
Hmm.
talk about is transgender and multiple people who think there are multiple genders
So I was thinking about
other
that
than the two.
for multiple genders wise.
There
so
are
But though I
not.
can't
There's
hit
two.
shit.
Ladoza in the chat, Johnny.
Oh damn it!
I mean, we mean like the people think there's like flipping 63 to like just an unending
Oh, he
amount.
crashed. Okay,
Here's
then.
my simple complaint for that. If you speak a second or third language, preferably those of Latin, you understand that when you learn those languages, they have a male version, they have a female version of the word. What's the proper term of it? Masculine and feminine version.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's my argument right there. I can get in more detail, but that's what I'm learning back up.
Yeah, language Spanish has that too, since it's Latin.
Roblox copied Minecraft. You and I both know
No, they
that.
didn't.
No,
Yeah,
you
in
didn't.
fact-
They're
Roblox has
very
been-
different things.
Roblox has been out longer. Kiddo.
Yeah, kiddo.
Don't make me use my blue eyes white
Oh, God.
dragon. I actually have one.
I still have all my
Your what?
cards.
I never
Yeah.
played Yu-Gi-Oh.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh.
What I like about that game, this is before we had phones. We had to do all the math by pen and paper, so that actually did help when it came to studies.
And you smack a person and they cry, so then you keep smacking them.
So me and my dad, we went out to lunch today, and we were talking about how we freak people out because we don't pay with card, we pay with cash and coin. So he was working, he was shopping at one of our stores, and he gave this woman, coins, or he just paid her straight dollars, and she was freaking out because she didn't know what coins cost how much. So she was just like trying
That's
to
sad.
find. It was great though. All right, from Des, I think I won this argument because I don't want to be the one who knows more about Roblox. All right, I'll give him that. He's just calling y'all
He
nerds.
won. He won. Oh man, he thinks he's won. I am a gamer master.
Well, that's the argument right there. He's saying that he's not a gamer nerd.
Yeah, cause I'm a gamer man. Then again, my job requires me to know this, but I'm a gamer master.
Have you seen that video where it says like
It's just
all
cheesecake.
genders, all this, and ages, race, sex, blah blah blah.
yeah, and
And then a guy just goes,
50, yeah,
they're all safe here, and it pans over to the guy. We're gamers.
yeah, I've seen.
Ah,
I thought you
yeah.
were talking about the
Oh, no!
poster board where it's like
God damn it.
a bunch of other things, and it's like and like age doesn't matter either, and it was like 6 to 50 years old, like
Mm,
age marriages, and I'm like, it's not how it works there, Sonny Jim.
no.
I think the one that I played was called World Conquest.
I'm
I
gonna
remember
punch
it was old.
Nick.
You're gonna
Hey.
do what now?
Language. There are kids around.
Hey Sterling.
Deece, you're a child. Leave.
Hey Sterling.
Y'all are
What?
all childs in my book.
Remember when they still had cat?
What? Would you say, boy?
Remember when they still had categories?
Yeah.
And
Oh no,
now they
you want to
don't?
come play Bot Command with me on Roblox? It's really fun.
Please no.
You're like commanding like muskets,
From
men,
Dev,
and it's
Minecraft
like
is
Napoleon.
more popular though.
Oh, I won't lie with you there. Minecraft is more popular. I play on a Lord of the Rings server. That's right. I still play Minecraft to this day.
Honestly, it's not a bad game.
It's not. I doubt
It's
I
the
use
Minecraft
mod
syndrome,
packs,
it's the
but
community.
yeah, I only use mods.
Yeah, mods is what makes it.
I can never get
good,
Minecraft
because
mods
the
to work.
developers are
Just
little.
just
they are.
download the Technician launcher, and there you go.
No, like Forge doesn't want to work.
The
No,
developers.
I don't use Forge. I use Technician launcher. It works better.
Okay,
Because the developers are as special as their
because Microsoft.
fan base.
All right, you guys want to come join me in Roblox?
No, I don't have Roblox.
It's
Des-
free. You
Des
don't have to
says, I'm
download
sorry
it.
for your loss.
You don't even have to download it.
You don't have to download it. Why do you keep thinking you have to download Roblox?
All right, let me
Johnny,
get
you
this
want to
straight.
come play Roblox with me?
I don't.
I found the
want
name.
to
It was
play
called The
Roblox.
Conquerors.
Roblox, come play. Johnny, come play Roblox with me.
This isn't what the podcast is titled.
I know.
You're
we're
streaming
playing
us
Roblox.
playing this.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no, I found the game that I told you about, and the modern version of it called The Conquerors 3.
Yeah, I already played Conquerors 3 before.
See, this is why we
I
can't
know
be
Conquerors
nice,
3.
Huey. All the white people
Conquerors-
rooting for us.
Conquerors 3. I don't want to play it right now.
Okay.
Okay,
I want to play Bot Command.
okay. What's your?
Um,
I feel ashamed, but what's your Roblox user?
It's Bud1.
Type it.
But with 2D.
Oh, that is nowhere as near as bad as mine.
Is it a capital B?
There you go, people. Add them on Roblox.
Is it a capital B? Walks in British.
Doubts in Spanish.
Cries in Gucci, screams in gay.
Wait, do they have a Roblox Fortnite?
Yeah, they do
Probably.
actually. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. It's not Roblox Fortnite, but it's like a PUBG.
Oh, okay.
At least those 11-year-olds on Roblox have some taste. They don't play Fortnite on here. They have it's like Battle Royale Roblox. It's kind of terrible because it's Apocalypse Rising is like the game that smashes any Battle Royale that
Why are
tries
you
to.
wearing an Islamic State mask?
You don't ask questions, okay? I'm pretty sure I actually have a nicest flag shirt too.
Okay.
Let me
That being
find it
said,
here.
I'm lowering both y'all's volume.
I need to-
Yeah,
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
I'm not
now.
gonna use it. It's because the one kid said it, but no, you know those like, God, I don't want to say this. Dewey, did you ever play on the Naruto games?
No.
What?
I played on those. Yeah,
I've never
there's
been
Naruto
in
games.
Naruto.
I
Oh,
played on one of the
Naruto.
Naruto. Yeah, Naruto, that one anime thing.
As a kid, like as a little kid, I've never seen anime.
I had an older brother, so I kind of did. I watched a lot of horror movies and a lot of that stuff.
From Des, I'm
As a-
glad you are so educated on Roblox culture.
Your culture.
I'm pretty
Play
sure that's an
Roblox
insult.
Fortnite. Play Roblox. That's not real, Des. It's not real. You know what we could do? We could. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. We can't do that. As I'm the only one with that game, I was like, guys, we should all just get on like, um, what is it called? Tabletop simulator, and just play around with Warhammer figurines. And I realized none of you guys have.
Nope.
Honestly, that's the kind of game I'd probably get that just to play that.
Yeah, I like it. You can
They
also
have-
play.
I never-
You can also play Cards Against Humanity and all that too.
I never
Wait,
knew
Dewey,
that.
what's your username?
I'm not playing Roblox.
Oh, you're
That
not.
was me. My username's Bud1. But
I know.
Dewey,
I
you
already
should play
friended
Roblox.
you.
I haven't read this
Did
article
you
yet.
really? Because I have 12 friend requests, so I don't.
It's the
know which
one
one's
from
you.
Johnny. What do you think?
Dog that
I don't
survived
know.
California wildfire guards
Which
home for
man?
weeks.
I've used this username since I was like 7.
Wow, that's
Because
sad.
I've been too lazy to change it.
That's sad.
Fortnite is better than Roblox. All right, actually, where's that? Do we still have the link on my Discord?
Yeah, we do.
The one
Where's
that,
that ban hammer?
No,
Give
not
me
the
that ban hammer.
not that one. The one where I caught my cousin playing Fortnite.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can find it.
It's not-
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
I'm just going to link it in the chat.
All right, tell me when you're in game.
No,
I can't believe this. Not you.
don't play it. I forget how to do it.
Man, this seems like clickbait. I put 1 million pennies in my friend's
What's
backyard.
the video called?
It's unlisted, so you have to send the actual. Oh wait, never mind. He says, "JK, I never play Fortnite." All right, never mind. We're not gonna send the video then.
I
Okay,
found
we're
the
gonna make
video.
fun of you
Nah, it's
here in a
fine.
second.
I found
No,
the
no,
video.
no, it's fine.
I found a video called "Your Parents Are Arguing Downstairs About Divorce While You're Crying in Your in your room."
Because you need
While
to send the
Mr.
link for
Brightside
that one.
plays.
And I'm doing all fine.
I found blonde purple.
Oh, okay,
girl
Johnny.
outfit.
Okay, no, I'm not. My parents love me.
Yes,
I
you
said-
are.
I found Kevin Watch the
No,
Light,
no.
dude.
You like
Like,
my
strange and
I want to see
anime?
what's going on in France right now. You on cultural?
Yellow Jacket riots.
I say on
What?
cultural science.
because of- It
Because
started
of
because
gas
high gas
prices.
prices, but now it's over the high cost of living and
I found it. There's the link. It's in the
Oh,
chat.
too bad, French people. Don't need all your expensive baguettes. And maybe
Here's
it
the
won't.
problem
Well,
that I
now
have
they're
with.
doing it now. They're actually helping themselves by rioting because it's crashing the property value. So it is helping the cost of living by doing this. It's good for the economy.
Writing on like
Rioting and blowing up cars, killing police. Yeah, that's good for the economy.
They
in France.
actually are killing police out there.
No, only 3 people have died.
Are they police
And-
officers?
I don't know. Probably one was a cop, I think, and the others are just accidents and stuff, like tramplings. But so far, only 3. It might be a little more. But thousands of people are injured, or hundreds.
Des asked if you guys play Red Dead. Now is that the first
Oh,
one or number 2?
I- The second
I
one.
played
I
the
mean.
first one. I've
'Cause
been wanting to play the second one, but I haven't gotten.
I'm gonna get the second one for.
Oh, look at Fancy Kid over here.
Whoa, I'm also getting a
Going
PlayStation.
to get the second one for Christmas.
I'm also getting a PlayStation.
You should. All right, come join me on Bot Command.
Oh, you're in the game now.
Alright.
Fight me in my Roblox clan.
Here's something that might affect you 3. More cursive in schools.
don't actually
Ohio
have a Roblox clan,
lawmakers
there's no one on the
approved
server.
new
Appreciate
lessons to encourage.
Why is my
penmanship.
Roblox running slow?
I'm about to fucking.
Yeah,
kill
you're
you
not
guys
in the
out.
game yet, so I can't join.
Yeah.
Can you
It
guys
says I
stop
played
talking about Roblox?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
play Roblox with y'all, that's the only time we're gonna talk about it. That's not the whole shit's about.
I know.
Oh, I
we're all
see,
playing
So
a
what about
different
cursive
game.
stuff in Ohio? Because I don't know it.
Oh yeah, you are in Ohio.
People are
aren't y'all?
casting curses on each other in Ohio.
Not curses, cursive. Lawmakers approved new lesson to encourage penmanship, so requiring
is-
y'all to do cursive. I learned it when I was in elementary school. I think I was.
We
They
were-
tried to teach me in preschool, but I never caught on. They just
In,
hadn't.
in 3rd grade, they taught us for a few weeks on
Yeah.
cursive, and that was it.
It's fun. I like it.
I honestly, I never liked cursive.
All right, so for Dez, he says cursive writing is dead.
I don't
That-
like
Kind
it's
of
hard to
is.
read.
There's no point
Not
to it.
exactly.
Not
You
true.
have to use cursive whenever you're signing like important documents. It's the only time you ever need it.
Not really. All you have to do is press like put an X mark as your signature. But for cursive, it's always good when you're taking notes because it's the fastest way of writing. So for all those people that are going to go to college, fight the power with their keyboards and stay as social justice warriors. Cursive is recommended for all of y'all. And
But social justice warriors go all the time.
You did it wrong. You have to do the breathing too.
Yeah. No, that's animus.
In social justice warriors, you think they both don't watch
yeah.
Honestly, if a social justice warrior were to watch anime, a lot of animes wouldn't exist.
the point? Like Goblin.
He's very
Slayer.
right.
Like Goblin Slayer.
Oh.
Why are they? What are those two 13-year-olds doing? Oh no.
Ready to
What are those
fight,
two
Johnny?
6-year-olds about to do? Are you in the
Johnny?
game?
No, yeah, I'm in the game. There's a cool dude
Yeah.
here though.
One thing I never understood.
Cool dude. Define cool dude.
Here, I'm going to turn it down.
His name is Cool Dude, like a 5-year-old child. Oh, there's a lot of dudes in this game. You should come join me now.
I'm
Oh, no.
joining now. It says get ready to play. Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, I got him lowered.
It's loading. Okay, I'm in your server.
I don't want that. I don't want to open up the four
The
bands.
play. Who needs a tutorial?
There we go. This is what I want to read.
I don't need a tutorial, do I?
Man
It's just
yells,
block
"There's no
commander.
Santa Claus at holiday event. Upsets children."
Oh, hello,
Florida
bud,
at
you
that.
fucking disgrace.
Way to go, Florida. Go, Johnny.
What?
Man showed up at Cape Carol Festival of Lights last week with a message that
I
upset
might
several
cut off
attendees.
Pickles up. Did you skip the tutorial?
Yeah.
You need that.
No, I don't.
A Roblox tutorial.
You just type out the commands. I know.
Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? I am
do I
not
how do we
subscribed to
spawn our troops?
PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Why is that?
How do we spawn our troops?
Because he needs to stay the top.
Well,
If he
with that,
doesn't,
I'll
some
do it.
like dumb Indian channel will
I don't
win.
remember because you skipped the tutorial.
Quit fucking talking about Roblox.
You have to type refresh bots.
Here, hold on. What is it? How do you
Fresh
spell
bots.
PewDiePie? Like the only thing I listen from
Look at
PewDiePie
that.
is that Hey Hey
Monica's
Monica
spawn.
song.
Hey Monica, hey day.
And that's because of Cybo was playing
Hey,
that. So
Monica.
I just subscribed to him because
Look at this. We're off on.
I
our
rather
own.
have a Swede up there versus I don't know
Yeah.
what else.
It was the Indians.
They're trying to outsource our YouTube. Is that what I'm hearing?
The thing is, it's most likely that they have bots though as well subscribing to their channel because people have been keeping track of, like, they have these little streams of PewDiePie versus T-Series in the sub count, and at 1 second they got 9,000 subscribers within a second.
Johnny, keep your soul.
That was the funny thing about an event we had here in Texas is that it jumped from 100 people to like 3,000 overnight, and we
Oh, they
figured
don't do
out
double
the
rank?
main reason why this happened was because a bunch of people that said that they're going to attend the event were from Brazil and South American countries, so we knew they're either fake profile or someone trolling us.
They're retarded. I don't know how to get them to form double.
You can't say that online.
should've
That's
looked at the
that's very
tutorial.
offensive.
No,
Yeah.
I will never.
You know you can shoot at each other, right?
They shoot
Friendly
at you.
fires. All right, quickly move across the bridge, my friend. We must bring the fight to the filthy.
British? What are these
What?
people?
I was assuming that they're friend. Where'd all my guys just go?
They fell off the side.
Yeah,
Oh,
yours
no,
are
mine
doing
are on
the
the side.
same. You're. Never mind. They're already gone. Just leave them. They're already gone.
They'll come back on the other side, right?
No,
Look
they're
at their
dead.
ally getting charged.
They're
One
dead.
thing,
Form your
one
guys up
thing
and
is,
charge. Fight. I have more men.
Go on, Dewey.
Uh,
You can talk. I have you higher than them when it comes to
All
talking
right.
chat.
Well, let me turn them down too. Okay.
I don't
Because
Well,
know how to
because
get
not,
past
we could
fire.
just move to a different
I hit past
chat.
okay. Okay. Well,
You know,
one
actually,
thing
let's move them to a Roblox chat or something like that.
to the jewel room
Yeah.
with
Well,
you guys.
yeah, we're gonna move y'all to the bathroom. All right.
The bathroom. Okay. Bathroom.
Yeah.
But one thing is, at school, a lot of people like not even at school, just a lot of kids,
Yeah.
like, complain about migraines or all that stuff. Like it's to the point that like they can't even function.
One
Some
thing
of the people.
I could say about schools, especially high schools, that one thing I didn't agree with them was that you couldn't chew gum in class. Gum is something I always used to like, stave my nerve because I did have a minor form of ADD. So that always relaxed me, chilled me out, helped me concentrate. This is BS. I couldn't have it. Like, I'm not going to leave it under the desk. All right, I'm not that kind of person. The world is a simulation. Um,
you,
I
dear
want
Lord.
you can either look at it as a religious form of simulation, as in, obviously, we're not going to be here forever. Or you can look at it as that, the Matrix kind of thing.
Matrix, yeah.
Yeah. And as crazy as that sound, people not only believe in that, but they've also brought proof to the fact that it can be a Matrix sort of thing. Honestly, like the day I die, I'm gonna be very pissed off. It's like I wake up and like I'm in a new body. It's like, oh well, that was a hell of a fucking game or dream. It's like, God darn it. You have
You
to,
die. You die, you go into a respawn screen.
yeah. It's like the worst thing I can think of. Like, just let me have my peace. But migraines in high school, man, just something I always hear that, like, y'all never understand how easy y'all have it. It's like, yeah, y'all do have it freaking easy. Y'all just living off your mom and pa, just relaxing, man. There's no reason why you should make it harder on yourself. Like, don't say nothing bad against your parents because they're doing their best. I understand
Thing
some
is,
some people have shit parents. I've seen broken homes like that, but those that don't, relax for a bit.
I never actually got migraines until this year, and I actually never even knew they were migraines until like I seen a picture of like which part of the brains hurt, and if they hurt there, that means it's this or this. I was like, why are you guys complaining about these?
You're too young.
Because
Always
like
say, don't say we're
like
too young. It's like, yes, y'all are way too young to have pains like that.
yeah, and like I'm like, this is a migraine. Why you guys like Jesus Christ? You wimps.
Chuck Norris shot 11 out of 10 targets with 9 bullets. Now, I got a funny thing about that, but I don't think it's appropriate. Dewey's, you already heard me about California and that shooting, so I'm not going to repeat myself on, a recording. Because that's really a mean yet funny joke on my behalf.
I don't remember which part of like you do talk a lot about California, so I don't know what
I was
you
talking
mean
about that bar
specifically.
shooting.
I don't remember that though.
That's fine. I'm not going to repeat myself on that. I'll do it when we're done with this. Because that was, yeah, that was mean on my part. I'm just trying to surf whatever weird news happened today. I might just go on like my Yahoo or something like that. See what might be complaints. What is our people, our generation complaining about today?
A lot.
Trending now. I don't know any of these names.
Okay, one thing that has been catched on as well is a lot of these rappers like XX Tentacion or whatever. Takashi 69. They they all look the same. I can't remember the last one.
You mean like Doodle Bears?
Yeah, the one that looked like Doodle Bears. I remember that. I seen that Facebook post too.
It's just I've never learned how to. There was a street called Chuck Norris, but they had it renamed because no one ever crossed Chuck Norris and lives. That's pretty funny.
I
Um,
like that.
I I can say like since I've been back, I don't listen to as much mainstream music. I don't have like my cultural friends tell me how the world in America works right now. So I'm a little blind to whatever happens here.
Okay.
So things like that, like rappers, I don't give a shit about. All I know is that they mumble, they repeat "hey" with
Yes.
"hey." You know,
Yeah, that is exactly what they do.
it's lazy writing. I
It is.
I can't believe someone can say Gucci man, Gucci man, Gucci man, Gucci man,
That
Gucci man,
that's one of the
and
people. That's I can't remember his name though.
it's freaking ridiculous, man. I can't
Uh,
believe how stupid people can be
The
to
thing is that the
find
one
that
that made
music.
that song, he would actually could have gotten into Harvard, but I, he he was stupid enough to say no. How do you even get into Harvard if you're being stupid enough to say no? How do you do that?
I don't know. Like I
That
say,
is like an inception.
my cousin came at me. Well, we were talking at over Thanksgiving dinner. He's like, "I want to be a
Is it
bounty
the one you
hunter."
punched?
No,
Is it the
it
one?
was my He's 18 right now. He's going to college, but he's like, "I want to be a bounty hunter." So like, so you want to go out, go arrest bad guys and shit like that with cops? It's like, yeah, like in what is it, Django?
And oh, I thought you were gonna say Dog the Bounty Hunter.
No, and it's like you understand that there's a lot of bad people out there with guns, and they're not all registered. So you have to be able to defend yourself physically and with a firearm. And I told him, I was like, listen, the way your parents raised you, they raised you like your older brother, which was be an athlete, go to school, get your shit done. Right now, he's doing marketing, so he can be, good with the books. And I told him, it's like, it's better you do that, or better yet, go for baseball. Baseball is the best thing you can do for sports, just because it's the longest sport you can play all season. So they pay you no matter what. His older brother had the opportunity. The problem was is that he got pregnant. He got a girl pregnant at the time, and they weren't married. And he was going to play here for the Texas Rangers.
We're back.
No, you're not.
We're not playing the other game anymore.
We're gonna send you back to the bathroom.
We're not
What?
playing the other game anymore.
No, you are.
Okay.
Please, Father, let me out of the basement.
We should just call that bottom Discord the
the
basement.
basement.
Yeah.
Let's change. AKA
Name it bottom text.
the
We
base.
have in our Discord a room called the Jewel Room, also aka the bathroom, for jokes and. You want to play Ragdoll Combat?
That's actually really fun. I like that mod. I like
No,
that mod.
there's Ragdoll Combat for Roblox.
Dear Lord.
Yes,
Of course.
it's the best because you can pick up people and throw them off the map, and they'll complain because they'll start screaming, "You're hacking." It's the best.
But one thing I'm hearing more and more from Marines at that is that the ones that I was in with, they're not a fan of how college professors teach nowadays. They're too liberal with their studies. The problem we see with that is that you cannot talk about politics one-sided as a college professor. It's illegal. You can get your teaching taken away from you.
But the
So
colleges like it.
Okay, there's also one thing called gender studies, which is a course that some colleges have, and you can have this pointless degree, and it's the gender studies is a field of interdisciplinary study devoted to gender identity and
you keep
gendered
talking. I'm going to let the dogs out.
as central categories of analysis. This field includes women's studies concerning women, feminism, gender and politics, men's studies, and queer studies. And I honest to God don't even know what it's for. Like, what do they do with
It does
like,
nothing.
what jobs do you like? It,
Burger
it's just a
King.
waste. It's just a waste of time and money because they are paying teachers and professors and all this stuff to teach people about gender studies. And there's this video called "I Took Gender Studies, so you don't have to," and it's a woman. She's a conservative, and she went to it and said how one-sided it was politically, and if she ever raised her voice and like disagreed towards like the statement there are more than two genders, she would get a bad grade.
There are
Yes.
children screaming in someone's
Oh
background.
my god.
Do you have family over? still?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I instantly could tell.
that's
Children,
me.
you've heard of a game called Trade Land?
Trade line.
Trade lands, yeah. Did you
I
know
love
shut
that game.
down?
I have
about
an iron.
story
No, it
aspect?
didn't. I have an ironclad.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that game.
Hold
But you know, it took away my stuff, and I got really upsetty, sketty.
It took your stuff away.
Yes,
How?
it just did.
I
Come
have
join,
stuff.
come join my game. I have a
game
really
is
fun
it?
game. It's actually really fun. It's called Control.
It's called what?
It's called Control.
Control. What's it about?
Yes. Well, you get to pick a government, and then you slowly get to build your own society.
Oh, so I can still wear my Confederate uniform, right?
Yes.
And for
What do you
some
mean by Confederate uniform?
and for some degrees you are forced to take gender studies class, like such as for creative writing degree.
trying to find coal.
And people
Wait, dude,
who
let me-
had
it's like
to
Super
go
Luke.
through
I think
this
I've played it before.
had
Yeah, kind of like that.
They say-
Is it that shitty like 2D look?
laser you.
No.
I was saying,
good,
just
'cause I
moving
hate
back to the
that one.
bathroom.
It looks useless. That
To
game.
bathroom with you. Okay. Yeah, they say it was out. One of these people in the comments say I was forced to take a gender studies class as a requirement for graduating with a creative writing degree. I swear I almost got brain cancer. Everything was so backwards, outdated, and distorted. Even if I thought of pointing out something that was factually incorrect, I would automatically get an F on the assignment, which is what happened to the girl in the video. And yeah, it's basically trying to argue with a feminist, and it's
A modern day feminist, because
Modern
feminists
day
are
feminist,
not
yeah.
bad. The idea of fighting for a female's rights is
They-
different
they
than
just wanna-
fighting.
they just want to make women seem, or like just put them on a higher platform now instead of an equal platform. And even then, they're just playing the victim game then. And even then, like normal, like pre-modern feminists, they're just called a normal person in my brain. And honestly, do you think like equality has been reached?
It depends. Like we've talked about this before, especially when we do our teachings in the Marine Corps, that everyone is not born equal. All right, we say we are, but in actuality, we're not. Some are born physically stronger than others because some are born with mental diseases. Um, some, it's just how
I mean,
nature
like,
works.
I meant like gender-wise, like
Gender
a woman
wise,
is equal as male.
a woman is as
Honest-
equal to a man as much as he or she wishes to be because the opportunity is there. The problem is that there's things that women have, like monthly visits or even pregnancy, that sometimes they cannot control, and they do become limited at work because of that. And I even said one of my Marines, Carlson, she helped us lift rifles.
Oh,
when
yeah,
when
I
she was
remember that.
pregnant. And shit is like, listen, I'm not telling you you can do this, but if you do it, I'm not telling you you should. oh, I told her you shouldn't do this, and just like, it's fine. I live for a living anyways. Like, fucking hell, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Baby just comes out with like flipping 6 pack.
Just like Leonidas, just ripped. And
Yeah,
shit.
it's just like Chuck Norris too.
Yeah, and one thing I did tell her, something I didn't agree upon because she never has been deployed before, and I've told her is like for all Marines mainly, is like hold off before you have a child. You know, experience the deployment first before you actually have a child. Because when you come back, especially when you're gone, especially as a mother or father, you have that emotional bond. You're missing anywhere from a minimum 3 months to years of your child, 2, 3 years of your child being grown up. So, and that's something that can hit a family hard, man. Because first you're holding this newborn baby, then bam, like that, there's a toddler walking and talking. So I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't give a crap about those soldiers stationed down at the border down here in Texas, because first of all, they're soldiers. They're army. They have their cell phones. They have nicer, places than what we had. Just being stationed in North Carolina, our freaking barracks was full of mold. We scrubbed that crap clean. We did our best, and they still have nicer places. To be honest, I understand they're in Tent City, um, but it's freaking nice. I'm pretty sure they have Wi-Fi out there too, which is ridiculous. Um, they're only there. They're not there for fire support. They're there for engineering, medical. That's it. They're
Mm.
supposed to be backing up border patrol. So it's not a war. It's don't call it that. It's an in-state deployment for support. Yeah, every time people were complaining about, especially Thanksgiving, man, it's like all these soldiers are gone. It's like when I left for boot camp, it was around this time frame, the holiday time frame, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, all that.
Honestly, I remember one year, I because I really don't understand the months. I just never cared for them, and I
Yeah,
still really don't. I actually just now a few days ago learned the first month of the years, and I got it in my head. That's how it goes.
that's
I
ridiculous.
never I never knew that
They
because
teach you this
I just
in grade school.
it did, and I just forgot about it because I didn't care.
Mm.
But about that was oh crap! I forgot the heck what I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, one year was I understand it, so I was just like whatever, just normal day, and it turned out it was just flipping. Oh yeah, it's New Year. I thought everybody celebrated that, and nobody really cared all that much about it. I was like, that was a little odd.
Mm. See, I was one of those guys that I always stayed home, or I stay always at the barracks for holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, because like I ever told my family, it's like I'm going to be gone for a few years, doing my time, and when I come back home, I'm not freaking leaving, you know. So I always saw it as work to me. That's all it was. So I would volunteer for the holiday time so people can, go see their families, go on leave and shit like that. I liked it mainly because uh, there's always food there, either from families off base that support the military, or even our freaking just families in the Marine Corps too. Like our own freaking Marines would stop by, either an officer or staff NCO. Even our NCOs would just come by with plates that well, this is leftovers, so get rid of them. Thanksgiving last year was freaking ridiculous. We had so much food left over that for a field day, we did a quick field day in the morning, and then around evening time, that's when we had everyone gather up, take whatever food they wanted, just so they can go eat it. It's like so we told everyone, it's like, all right, skip the chow hall, just come on in, because we need to get rid of this stuff, and we don't want to throw away anything. This guy does is just
He's
Chuck
still
Norris
saying the
quotes.
flipping Chuck Norris stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, I've heard maybe 2 or 3 of these, but like the Guitar Hero one, that's new to me. Uh, the staring contest, that's new to me too. The apples and oranges, and cardboard box, that's new.
Specimen. Hmm.
One thing I like to bring up, so last time I was downtown, they're kind to everyone that comes by them, even the rude ones, which I tell them all the time. It's amazing you can talk to them like that and not just snap because I'm an aggressive person. I'll freaking rip someone's throat out because of that. And it's just funny because you could smell the weed off the hippies while they're just talking shit the whole time. It's like,
Oh, that brings up a lot of people at my school are potheads
not naming
or
no names.
vapors or smokers or
Yeah.
whatever. There's
What
just so many of those.
was that new vape thing they have?
The Jewel or
yeah,
something.
the Juul. I know we had one of my buddies, Walker, Marine Corps was. He was driving one day in his on base in his van, and he had a vape pen, or not a vape pen, just one of the vapes, and it blew up in his face,
Oh,
burned his chest, and it just, man, it was a surprise. No one knew that shit can happen at the time. And the only thing he says, like, now I'm ugly. It's like, put on a shirt. You can't see that stuff. It's fine.
it's fine.
I'm just trying to find. I'm just going through the news feed, see if there's anything new that popped up recently. Sort of, the daughter of the writer of "It's Cold Outside," the rape song, as some people like to call it. Um, her saying that her father would be upset the fact that people are calling it that. There's so much controversy. That's the flirtation song. Makes sense. I understand how it sounds to most people. Say that about what's that one song like? Josh Turner, "Turn Down the Lights" or something like that.
I'm back.
What do you want?
What?
Slow down.
Yeah, and it's like it's flirtatious. I understand that part. It does sound a little risque, but so does everything nowadays. The only difference is he says it smoothly, calmly. All right, I'll be right back.
It was just on my phone or on the phone. I speak for like a fucking hour there. So far, so good.
We were talking about vape things.
All right, what's the topic now?
Yeah.
I don't have a topic.
I was explaining to people
Oh.
how
Here's a
Still
good
waiting.
one.
My internet was gonna work.
no,
good one is a lot of people at my school um, uh, to seek attention. What they do is they say all this stupid stuff, as in like oh, they cut themselves or this and this just for attention.
So teenagers
Or
are
I
doing
want to
for, like,
die.
funny stuff, fine.
Like that dumb stuff like that all the time.
Used to smoke to get attention. You guys don't do that anymore.
No, we just
They vape nowadays,
that's
man.
just a normal thing for them. They do that
No,
all
you,
the time.
you vape to be a heathen.
Which I don't think is. It's not as bad as smoking cigarettes, is it?
This probably is. It's because it's such a new thing that we don't know the effects yet.
One day. I know it's just water vapor.
Pretty much.
I was going to look for something.
But like,
Oh, and another thing is they're starting to because of a large majority of those vapes, they are bringing down smoking rates or whatever you want to call it. Amount of people smoking as an adult,
Yeah.
but they're also bringing up the amount of kids smoking, like because of the it being like the candy flavors,
Yeah.
and they're actually starting to get some places are starting to force them to get rid of those flavors.
It's understandable because most of it does have nicotine inside of it, which is basically smoking a cigarette.
Well, yeah, it's still
Because-
just as addictive.
Yeah,
But in
and the
a,
thing is, it
in
can
the
be
candy flavor.
yeah, and it's like there's so many flavors like that as well.
Like, Every time I smoke a cigarette, I'm like, wow, this tastes awful. Why do I keep doing this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm addicted.
And I was like, oh, I want to try the gummy bear.
Where's Bobby? Let's ask him how he does, because he rolls his own shit.
He probably thinks the same that I do. This is fucking terrible, and I'm killing myself. But
He's like,
quitting's
crap.
hard.
He's like, crap. I got my liquor in this roll. Whatever. I don't know. Remember that one time where he was talking about burgers? That was funny.
When he was
We
drunk, man, he really
Call
loved
Bob's
those
Burgers.
Hold on, I'm gonna rename his channel to Bob's Burgers.
Who changed it to Bridget Deers?
Well, now it's Bob's Burgers.
Also, did you hear they made the CS:GO game free?
good, they make-
You're lying to us, aren't you?
No, I'm not. It's free.
Why is it not
I-
announcements then?
It's not. What do you mean?
I didn't really think I needed to
It's
announce
because-
that CS:GO was free.
It's because I honestly wish it wasn't, because I bought that game a long time
Yeah,
ago.
But it's
And
like,
the
literally-
thing is, there were hackers everywhere, and they thought it was a better idea. Oh yeah, because back by cheat software and all the games on Steam, all Valve games. Oh yeah, and that thing doesn't even work half of the time, and it actually has banned players that aren't even hacking. And they're like, oh yeah, let's just bring in free to play people, so they don't have any like loss of getting back banned.
yeah, that's one of the problems with play games.
So
But the
the
thing
only
is, some
the
free to
only
play
thing-
games have like better anti-cheat software, but this is.
is it worth getting though? I understand it's free and all, but
CS:GO.
Honestly, the game itself, it's really fun, but get ready to. The only it's very competitive, and there are a lot of just tumors of competitive people in that game.
Think of it like the League of Legends community playing a FPS.
all right, never mind. No, I'm too. I'm not. I haven't caught up to that game. I feel like I'm a little too old for that.
Honestly, when you get it down, like you just play the game for like a few minutes, and you get it down in your head and how everything works. It's just use like common sense in that game, and you'll get a lot of kills. You don't even have to aim all too well.
But
Because I
love
made a
playing these.
streamer. It was one of them Twitch streamers. A girl really mad, and it was funny.
Stream sniping, is that it?
No, I knew she was a streamer because it was her username was her Twitch thing, and I hate those.
December 8th, we admitted to stream sniping and that women are the inferior gender.
Just talk about gender equality. If you
People already think I already think that or already do that and think that. Because I'm a straight white male with blonde hair.
That's the funny thing about it. People call you straight white male or a privileged white male or privileged
Yeah.
white people. They don't have any right to talk, man. Just stupid. That's why I say don't listen to them.
I've been accused of I've been accused of being a privileged white male by people with more privilege than me.
I've been called a Nazi. I've been called what else is there? A homophobe and all that stuff because I disagreed with them on
Like a completely
multiple genders or
Yeah, but Dewey, you could disagree with them on like what constitutes a sandwich, and you call the homophobe and a
I
Nazi.
know. But the thing is
The
that is like
sexist answer is that woman has to make
that is
it.
about like 3/5 of my school.
Like, what is a sandwich? Is it lettuce, cheese, meat, and something else, or is it just bread and meat? You know?
Yeah, they're the kind of people that would argue if water's wet, and I know this because they have.
You mean like the same people say, well, if a fish is in the water, is he wet?
Yeah, and they'd probably argue about if a hot dog is a sandwich.
I've already brought this up to a
A hot dog is a hot dog. It's in
to
its own category.
It's special.
I brought it up to a Democrat that I don't agree with all the time, and it's like no matter what the topic is, 100% of the time, no one's going to agree with it. 100%. That's the
Right.
only thing that you can be certain of. People say the
Yeah.
Earth is flat. People say the Earth is round. All right, not everyone's going to believe that. People say there's
One-
an afterlife. Some people don't.
One thing I don't understand is people call me a Nazi because I don't agree with them on like flipping
And see,
paper.
just like
if
that,
if paper's paper, but they're fine with this. One of the kids literally saying Hitler is misunderstood. I'm not joking. A kid said that, and like the teacher's like, "Oh no, not one of these kids."
All right, so here's the problem with that. Like, not only was he mentally fucked up because he had what was that? What disease did he have?
Mm,
Either way,
I didn't know I had.
he's going crazy. First of all, secondly, the way he ran his military, where he put tanks in the infantry battalion, he put planes in infantry or tank battalion, and he was just switching around units, switching around platoons in different places, especially where generals had no idea how to use them. The only one who can actually control the whole German army was Hitler. So his military strategy was effed up. Like the only thing that he has on him was the fact that he was able to turn a nation, make
Yeah,
them
like-
proud about themselves.
And made it like a poor nation, like in debt and into a flipping world power
Yeah.
that took over flipping Europe.
Yeah.
Within
And-
a few short years, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Now, I'm not going to call him out for concentration camps because that's not all him. He stole a lot of those ideas from Americans because they did the same thing to natives and freaking Latinos and everyone else in
Yeah.
private history. And obviously, you saw what they did during World War II with their camps with the Japanese. It's something Americans always did. And he's even said it. He got his best ideas from them. I can understand a few Germans not understanding the idea of concentration camps because just like every good government, they're not going to tell the public that they exist.
Yeah, because a large majority of people like didn't know or either kept their mouth shut about it because they know they'd ended up in one too. if they said anything about it.
And worst of all is like when you find out something like that is happening, people turn a blind eye because they don't want to believe it's real.
Or they just don't want to flipping get murdered. It's true.
I mean, the not wanting to believe it's real thing is pretty valid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's make it simple.
it's simple too. I'm
That's why
playing
we
this,
don't agree with socialism, kids.
this. I'm playing this game, but guess what? I'm not talking about it like those other folks
Yeah.
and that are hiding in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. During during one of my school periods, I can't remember. I think it's the 8th. Well, there, there's these two kids. They're cousins. They're both boys, so I don't think anything. But it's still kind of bad.
But they're hits,
Every time-
so they practice on each other.
What they do is they
Still
to avoid doing work, all they do is just go to the bathroom and hide in there. And one time, one of the kids walked in and checked what the heck they were doing, and the thing is actually one of them
Oh,
was
boy.
going to the bathroom while the other one was still in there and just talking to him.
Oh, I thought that was going to take a dark turn.
No,
And he was
that's what we
muffled the
would think
whole time.
too.
He's like, "Oh, cousin, how you doing today? It sounds very nice in there."
Yeah. And one thing, a lot of the kids, they're. I think it's a lot worse in city schools. I'm in a rural school. Is kids on probation or on whatever.
Mm.
That's getting like extremely bad.
I'd just like to bring it up to teachers in Texas that it is still legal for you to smack the ass of any child under your care. Even though people
Really?
do not condone it, it is within your legal right to do so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think Des Monta is the teacher though. So Des Monta, if you become a teacher, like, and you're in Texas, you do it.
You can do it, but then again, it's just the backlash you get from it. It's like, you shouldn't have done that. It's like,
Who cares? You don't want that one kid doing the default Fortnite dance in your class.
it's just like, who was that teacher? Was he in Florida? I know that there's an incident recently that teacher gets not suspended, but I'm gonna try to find it real fast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I said that during class. Everybody laughed when I sneezed. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Because I do it a lot.
Okay, yeah, here it is. It was in South Carolina. Teen is criminally charged and face expulsion for terrorizing her teacher, as shown in viral video. And this
What
is
do they do?
she got on the teacher's desk and was like kicking at him, just being disrespectful, and him being a grown ass man got up and just like,
Hit
I'm
her.
not doing this. No, he didn't hit her.
No.
That's the BS that I'm talking about. It's like we shouldn't have kids do that because she's still a damn kid in my book. She's not graduating. She has no, thinking.
She has no thinking.
She has no thinking.
No
I think you
thinking.
just lost the ability to do thinking for a
Yeah.
second.
I know what I said. I repeated what I said because I know what I'm saying. You see, you get it? I know what I'm thinking.
He's a Texan. That's how they speak, right?
Yeah. Don't make fun of my accent.
I'm joking.
I didn't know one could have thinking.
But he got put on. He was just put on leave. That's all that happened. And my thing is that teacher should not, like. I hope he doesn't get in trouble for that because he did nothing wrong. He just did what they're told to do, which is ignore the child, which I don't think is right.
That's a good, yeah, that's not a good thing.
Like beat the hell out of that child because legally
One,
you
not all
get
too,
what's that?
not all too long ago, we actually, our school used to have, the teacher was allowed to hit the child. It was what, like, just maybe like a decade before I, like, even
Yeah.
flipping existed.
Back
Or
in
maybe
my
even,
day.
yeah. So like when you were in school, they were allowed to hit the child, and they always tell that to some of the students that misbehave a lot, and they're like, "Oh, you wouldn't put a hand on me." I'm like,
Mm, okay.
You're this tiny, you're smaller than me. Shut up." But these thugs,
We need to go back to the
how to insult anyone, like put E in front of whatever stereotype they're trying to be.
Oh, I've
we
been
need to go
promoted
to, like
and
40s where you could beat kids with meter sticks.
Like, have you heard of like the E girl or whatever, E thug, E whatever? Those are good terms.
I've heard the terms. I've never met people.
I honestly
Oh,
think
well, just go to like a school nearby you and you'll find all of them.
I think I would get in a bit of trouble if
Yeah.
I went to a school nearby me.
No, just walk around, just walk by it. That's all you gotta do.
well, we can't legally unless we have a student there they're doing a public function. We're not allowed to
Mm.
enter school grounds. Like
I'm
if
not-
they're doing a football game, we can go there.
Okay, then there you go.
Or if your school built really fucked up like the high school, where the sidewalk literally goes like in front of it. It's basically an
goes
island for
underground?
parking in the front. No, like you drive in and the sidewalk is basically like an island between the road and the park. So it's still technically public property.
What are you doing here? It's public property. I
Which is
can
why,
what I want.
no, literally every break between classes, everybody would be out there smoking because it's public property.
But can they can still get in trouble for underage smoking?
Yeah, except everybody was smoking. Nothing ever happened.
Mm.
They're eventually like, fuck it, we're not going to be able to stop. We can't deal with everyone out here, so we'll just put ashtrays in.
Let's encourage it.
The teachers are even out there between
I'll
fucking
get
classes.
I'll get them. We'll stop them one day.
We'll stop them one day, but for now, let's just try to cut down the littering.
So I'm
Yeah.
not going to name no names, but I know a guy who, a friend of mine
Paul.
that no, he's here, but he works at a eatery where teachers will come in on their lunch break,
Yeah.
order a
then, like,
bottle
flipping-
or two. Again, they're teachers. This is during school hours, during their lunchtime.
Start drinking.
They'll drink alcohol.
Oh
and
my
they'll
god.
go to school to continue teaching. Now, I don't know how intoxicated these individuals are. What I do
What
know
up,
is that
kids?
I don't want a buzz teacher teaching kids.
And have you
Are we
seen?
talking about alcoholic teachers?
Yeah. Have you seen the
Oh,
video
yeah,
of the
they've had
one?
two.
I saw this article about this one teacher who got arrested for drinking wine, and she was an elementary school teacher.
No, these teachers are going to an eater on their like lunch and drinking.
There's this one video.
I don't remember his name, but my 5th period shop teacher in high school, we smoked up with him like 12 times throughout the year.
Time out. I just want everyone to know
Join
that
my server,
Ledo
goddammit.
is in Canada.
Oh,
It's legal
Yeah,
there.
it's legal. Don't worry.
All right. So don't be writing anyone. Don't be getting anyone in trouble.
October
Yeah.
17th was a good day.
My 8th grade reading teacher
Southern-
was an alcoholic. He'd come to school drunk. And would just have us do packets and then just give us A's because
Wait,
she
wait,
wouldn't
wait.
remember if we
Your-
did them.
your
Oh my God.
reading teacher was an alcoholic?
Yes.
That's why you can't fucking pronounce my name.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's actually
You've
pretty
learned.
That's actually
good.
that's funny. Well,
Yeah.
there's
Lidex.
It's not really
Lidex.
my fault if I never learned how to.
It's not my fault.
Banditi.
It's not my
he-
fault.
He can't say Ladodi. He calls me Lexicon.
I can't say Lodo.
Which-
Oh,
You just said it.
He's done it.
I just can't say it. All right.
You just can't remember it.
I
Oh,
can't
you're in my
say
server,
it in an American
yay.
accent.
There was one kid, I can't remember his name, and that was the point I was going to bring up. I can never remember his name.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we're just gonna wait here.
Yeah.
Most ordinary child in the world.
And there's also this.
No, wait, don't.
There's another person at my school that does sometimes say hi to me and all that stuff. But the thing is, I never remember their name at all. Like
You
they
know
can tell me it, and like a minute later, I forget.
I used to do in high school when every
It's in
time I
room
met
one.
a
There we
pretty
go.
girl
Alright, we're good.
that I'm about to throw your ass back in the toilet.
Johnny, stop. You're going to get me thrown back in there, and I don't
But-
want to be alone with you.
I'm curious. I'm curious, by the way. Toilet channel.
Oh my god, let's
The
make
bathroom.
one.
But I was
Hey,
gonna
let's make
say
it
is
do
like every
I,
time.
I asked in general, but nobody answered me.
What did you ask in general?
Is there a glory hole
Oh.
on the bathroom channel? I'm asking for a friend.
I can't answer that. I don't do that stuff.
Johnny.
But
you're
every
not
time I
supposed to be
didn't
wearing.
remember a girl's name,
I
I
would
would just
wear
call her
this, like,
Bella.
goddamn
You know,
please.
beautiful because I'm sorry, I
This
don't
man's
remember her name.
seriously
We don't
falling.
wear
Oh,
name
God.
tags.
Which map do you
So every
want?
time I would say that, it's like I never told them. It's
Continent.
like I forgot your dumbass name.
Content.
Johnny, if you keep interrupting people, you're going back in the bathroom.
We're gonna shove you in the toilet.
Wait, isn't this technically two grown men?
Okay,
following
I
a
made
child?
it. Look at it now. There's the bathroom. There's the stall wall, and then there's the other bathroom.
I wish I could connect those channels to be able to hear each other in them.
That'd be funny.
It'll go like something like
little-
this the whole
it's a little
time.
muffled as well.
Just-
Do you see the in parentheses?
yeah.
Oh, this Discord's going downhill real quick.
Actually, I think we're behaving more than usual.
More than usual.
That's
Yeah,
asking
more than
for-
usual.
Well,
asking for a friend. I honestly I agree with this picture 120%.
Walks in British? Oh,
No. I do
girlfriend
too.
versus strawberry cranberry or Sprite cranberry.
Have you ever been eating and then when you swallow whatever you're eating and like you can feel it getting lodged in your throat because you
you can
But-
feel yourself about to die.
yeah you can feel yourself about like it's you can still breathe but it's a little harder to breathe.
I was about to say, you're deep throwing bananas or what's going on here?
No, I just don't chew enough.
No, he deep
I
throats
just drank
bananas.
this water and I
Listen,
feel
man,
think it
sometimes
hurt
you
my
gotta
throat.
practice.
Hey, you don't know. You might have a few.
So you can do-
in life.
So you can do an experiment part 2. Earlier now.
Are you shaming this man because of his life choices?
Wait, I've got this one too. This one's pretty.
I'm afraid.
Johnny, I'm gonna kick your ass.
What did I do?
Get your
I
justice.
joined the other team to kick your ass.
Oh, what?
You
Hold on.
just not realized this?
Oh no!
If I was a little like Matchbox card
his
toy
stuff he's
company,
doing.
I did the
Realized.
same.
You're in
And I-
purple. Wow.
I make South Korea the North Korean flag, and if there was Russia on it too, I'd put the
No way.
Soviet
USSR
Union.
flag.
You see
yeah,
my soldiers.
And
dude?
for
We're
Japan,
better than you.
I'd show the rising sun flag instead.
And for Canada, you need this
Truck.
flag.
Tell Johnny to stop. He's making fun of me because I don't have cosmetics like he does.
Hold on. First of all, why are you two virgins playing Roblox?
Shut up.
How do you
Second
know
of
that?
all,
Shut up.
second of
bring it-
all, why do one of you virgins have cosmetics on Roblox? What are
Shut
you
up.
doing with your life?
Shut up.
Yeah, Johnny. What do you?
Come
I
on.
unlocked these.
you Why do you come here? You played this
how
game
many
long
hours?
enough to
How
Mox
many
Day.
hours does it
My
take?
ally has the World War One skin too.
Oh, I've been
What?
promoted in the Knights of what the hell is this? The KOR.
Hmm.
Yay.
How do I cosmetic my boys up?
It's in menu or shop.
That's a picture.
Yeah, so
That's a picture.
I
That's
need
a picture.
I need Potato to do something like that for us. So if you see how the stream is right now, it's just the Mount Blade Warband's menu screen.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
something like that for so we could do the podcast like this.
Yeah.
Not that exactly. I don't want anything that fucked up.
You want a big old hentai flag?
No,
I've
I don't
got
want a
plenty.
hentai flag. I
Mhm.
just want
I've
something.
got an ISIS one. Do you want the ISIS one?
No, I want something
So why do
artistic
you make
that
have
we
that?
can, put as a background instead of this boring ass screen.
Where did it go?
No.
Oh, there it is. There you go. I've got that.
It's so well.
We'll make a topic on that one these days, so I can just put that on there. And
Oh no. Mm.
Dimitri likes to play in snow.
Yeah, I've got a
Look,
lot
he
of
made
hentai
he made the
flags, dude.
star of former Soviet Union. In Russia, vodka is our blood.
Your blood is vodka.
And in that blood on the ground, making that
Wait, I have to wait
that
15
star
minutes?
right there
No, a
is
minute.
is bear blood
No way.
Mm.
because he
I'm
just
gonna
killed.
slit your wrist when I kill you.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Stop. Go away, Johnny.
Wait for Flash.
50 thing, you 50 skin plub.
One time I did.
What?
He has 56 skins in this game.
Yeah, but
Me,
you
no,
can't
I have
call them a
0.
flub.
Look at this double version.
I
Yo,
like
want-
that picture.
Do you
I
want me
want-
to go back in the hole?
Do you need to go in both stalls?
Johnny
No.
needs to go back in the hole.
I'm
I
put-
don't
I'm
know.
Don't put me
putting-
in the hole.
Okay.
Show me. I showed you my ankle. Answer me.
I show you my thighs, American boy.
Hey, that was pretty cool.
Showed you ankles.
Turns
Well,
out it's a
you
Muslim
guys are
guy.
modern U.S. soldiers.
What
Yeah, well, you can suck a dick.
language? There are children around.
Yeah, I'm the
Allies
child.
mean-
You can suck a pee-pee.
I'm a children.
No, I was about to throw
My
your ass
allies
in-
showing up with troops.
I'm 8 years old, and what is a PP?
So why didn't Bob show up?
No.
There's a-
Who
Did
made
you bully
that?
him? Did y'all bully Bob not to show up? This
No,
was
I
his
didn't
idea.
bully Bob at all.
Maybe.
Mm-mm.
Told him his English was incomprehensible.
What do you have Italian flags?
He doesn't speak Gaelic or not Gaelic. What is it?
He doesn't
Why do you
speak
not have
Scottish.
Italian
Glass
flags?
Legion.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you understand? Hmm? Do you understand? I love that video.
I also told him his accent was bred over many years to trick Americans into a false sense of security around him. But I don't think that counts as bullying.
It was funny because like he was we were talking drunkenly. He's like, I don't mean to offend you, but at a time I didn't like Americans. It's like again, I don't mean to offend you. It's like when the fuck am I ever offended, Bobby?
I don't like Irish people, even though I am Irish. I don't like myself, is what I'm saying. Wow, Johnny, you really suck. Stop coming
Have
over.
you-
You
did you
suck.
ever,
Mission
like-
accomplished?
Did you ever have those kids in your class where they think they're cool because they know like
Yes.
3 words of
In
a certain
another
language?
What
Yeah,
the-
and they'll
Oh
say they
no,
know
I
that
never had
language.
those kids.
I was one of those people that spoke multiple languages.
I am one of those
Did
people
you-
now. I
Well,
can write in multiple.
Did you like
languages.
laser the people that couldn't?
Not really. I
Did you laser them in another language?
I'd call people gay in other languages.
The only
it
two
was
I had a
things-
nice.
recruit.
I did is that I spoke with the Mexican kids because they spoke Spanish. I was relearning that as I went because what they teach you in school is not what they teach you out in the streets. And
Yep.
Oh,
What
that's
up,
how.
SA?
my
They don't. They don't teach you to madre as puta in school.
Yeah, they don't. And I would used to speak Chinese with my math teacher because he came from,
Oh my
his
God.
family came
You're
from Republic
mean.
China
A,
down to
a
Taiwan
math
to the
teacher
US.
coming from China.
Yeah. So
That's
me and him would talk, and he would teach me the proper way of saying things.
Did you say your math teacher was from China? That's when math
Ching chong,
intensifies.
ching chong.
And he would always make fun of me. He's like, "Why you do math and pen?" It's like, well, so why are you judging me? It's like I thought this is what you wanted.
Jesus.
What? You disgrace to your family.
I wasn't trained for this level of math.
Show your
You big
work. It's like I
disgrace.
don't
You
need to show
disgrace.
it. I
You get
got
a
it. It's on my
classroom
head.
now.
The point where you start doing it with pen.
You'll get a classroom now. Yes, yes. Get out of classroom now.
I heard you
No,
say
yes.
doctor. That's what when people say wherever they want to be, I just interrupt and say, I heard you say you want to become doctor.
I want to be an engineer.
I heard
What?
doctor.
I wonder if Colonus is parent.
I'm
He's not a
sorry.
doctor.
I'm dying.
He's
No,
using
he's
the
a
interpreter.
translator.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you say he's a transvestite?
sure.
Hey, Pom.
To be honest, that's a lot of people
How
in
am I
Japan.
the
man.
main one?
Oh.
How's Johnny the mean one? Because no one likes you, Johnny. That's why.
You're mean.
One thing I've always
I'm
noticed is
realistic of Johnny. I'm not mean.
I'm always the youngest in my friend group.
Ah, losers. I'm technically the oldest, since I'm the first one to actually have a permit.
What?
I never care for a lot of
Yes.
people. A lot of
I
people
was
don't.
say you're not the oldest here.
No,
No, I'm the youngest here.
No, you're
no,
not.
you're not.
You're
Yes,
the
I am.
you're the middle child.
You're the
No,
middle
I'm
child.
the
No one
youngest.
likes you. That's what you are. You're
Alright,
the middle
how,
child.
how old are you, Dewey?
I'm 15.
I'm the same age as a Dewey. Never mind.
No, you're
Wait,
not. You're
what?
17.
No, I'm not.
You're 15.
You lied to us.
Yes.
You said you were 17
No,
last
I'm
time.
not.
It's honestly hard to
Huh?
believe that. No,
I'm 15.
no, you are now
Oh,
16.
there's that voice crack.
You are now 16.
No, I am 15.
Go away, dude. Go
It's-
away, Sterling.
It's okay.
My
Johnny's
birthday has
plus
already
12.
happened.
Guys, Sterling's gonna sexually assault me.
I'm 15 and
That is between you two.
I'm 15 and sometimes if like somebody pokes me in the stomach,
Hey,
I
I'm
sleep
pretty
like
sure
a
in
pig.
England the age of consent is 16. So get ready, get ready, Johnny.
Did you say in England?
I think
He
I think
doesn't
that's
live
wrong.
in England.
I don't know where Johnny lived.
Well,
He's
not
a
England.
Floridian.
I didn't assume he was an
Look at his
American.
look at his profile picture.
Yeah.
Congratulate-
He has Italian
think.
flag sticking off of every one of his
That's
buildings.
that's Florida
That's fucking
state.
funny
That's
shit,
Florida
you
state
know, how
flag.
Italians.
It's Florida
Congratulations,
state
Johnny.
flag.
Promoted to England.
I'm not English.
Yay.
That's-
Johnny's
You've
not
been you've
England.
been demoted to your police have just like been promoted to
England.
dumb customer.
Staying here.
Oh,
Tom sucks. Tell him I said
That was a mistake.
Tom sucks big PP. You can tell him I said that.
I'll set the duel up.
Dun, dun, dun.
he's already won.
Are you-
Dragon Ball theme
That's all
starts
you're gonna
playing.
hear. Yeah.
I'm trying to like, how do I deselect shit, Johnny?
The funny thing about that
Dragons.
song, like
Drag them out
translated,
across the
it's
bottom
meant
area so
for a
they can hide.
warning towards dragons. That's all it really is.
Oh.
Bum 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 bum.
Your allies going ahead with the attack without you. Don't help. It's my ally.
You don't have friends.
It's time to kill the
No,
Nazis.
Ollie.
It's time to
I don't
kill
get
the
it.
Nazis. It's time
Sterling.
to kill the Nazis.
Sterling, I still sound like I'm 12. I don't get it.
I have very high cholesterol.
What?
Is that
has
right?
nothing to do with anything.
Beard. I already actually had
My
it.
ally has arrived.
Yeah, okay. What does cholesterol have to do with any of that?
I don't know why I said cholesterol. I don't.
You know what you need to do? You need to become a vegan.
Mm,
You won't have as high
Me?
cholesterol then.
I don't know. Oh, you're
No,
talking
not
about
you.
the,
You need
the
to
one with
gain. You need to gain weight before you become anything.
me?
I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of weight.
No, I don't.
You're losing.
that I am, but I have a whole army right behind me already.
I'm making a new one too.
Where's my money? Building up 90.
I don't need to gain weight.
Can I say the word yet, or are we still live?
We're still live.
We're
We
still
can
live.
cancel.
Oh.
We can finish whenever we want. In actuality, we can turn off.
In actuality, this is derailed really fast.
It has. It's because those two assholes have come back in the goddamn channel. So that being said,
It's because these two virgins are playing Roblox.
I put
No,
one
you
in,
gotta put him in the other stall.
one
Here
in
we
the
go.
bathroom and one in the other stall. I put him in the glory hole for a reason. All right, that's their show, I guess.
I just said don't blame me
No.
for Johnny's insolence.
Nope, that's it. That's our show. We're good. Over and out. Until next Saturday, same time. We'll find a better topic to talk about because we got derailed.